Hello family, this is John Baker from the Bakers at the Border. A few months ago, we introduced you to the idea of GSE, or Gatherer, Shepherd, Elder, a process for starting and revitalizing churches. Today, we'd like to tell you about Mario and Sylvia. Mario and Sylvia are starting a church, or have been starting a church in Ensenada, in the community of El Cerrillo, just south of Ensenada. Mario and Sylvia have an amazing story about starting the church there among the tricky people. And they have a story about how God used tamales to gather disciples.
We started the church Mountain of the Lord many years ago with the purpose of reaching new people for Christ. In particular, it was our goal to reach our Triqui brothers or tribe for Christ. And we started to work in the house with our extended family, our neighbors, and friends. My wife Sylvia began to invite people as she sold tamales on the street. In those first days, we would invite people to our home. And on Thursdays, we would make tamales for those who gathered. And sometimes we'd make pozole soup as well. And in those days, we would do anything to encourage the growing church family more than anything else. And during those early days, I enjoyed going out to the streets, house to house. And while I was selling tamales, I would start talking with the family about Jesus. I'm talking about 2015 or perhaps earlier. I like what I'm doing, and to date I continue to make and sell tamales. It's not the same. Because of the pandemic, we stopped selling for a long time. And we just recently restarted, and little by little, we are beginning to move forward again. When we started the church, and before knowing about GSE, we didn't realize who was inviting. But I believe that looking back, it was my wife Sylvia. She was the one who gathered, and that is how we began to work together during those days. The thought was to reach members of our Triqui tribal family, and so the vision was born in my heart to say, we want to work with our Triqui brothers who are in this community. And that is how Pastor Manuel and I started working together. What is currently happening with the church, Mountain of the Lord, and this is because of the church that is working together again, the church is growing and making disciples, and we are multiplying disciples. There are people who have been baptized, and we have already finished the main church building, and we are making even more progress with the help of many brothers. We are working with Triqui, Mixteco, and Zapoteco tribes so that they too can go out and share Christ in their own native languages. I thank the Lord that the church family is growing spiritually. Those who attend here are not looking for a benefit such as a free house, but rather they are really searching for God. Because there are those who come seeking for a personal benefit. But the brothers who are working here now are working together to grow even more in Christ.